What did ancient economies get right that we're doing wrong? Join me as I dive into the lessons from ancient economies and see if I can apply their wisdom to fix our modern financial mess. Understanding ancient economies can provide valuable lessons for today's economic challenges. By studying the past, we can uncover innovative solutions to the problems that plague our modern economies. We're living in a world where the gap between the rich and the poor is widening, environmental degradation is spiraling out of control, and economic instability is becoming the new norm. We're facing unprecedented levels of income inequality, where the top 1% of the population holds a disproportionate amount of wealth and power. This has led to social unrest, political polarization, and a general feeling of discontent among the masses. Furthermore, our current economic systems are built on an unsustainable model of growth, where the pursuit of profit trumps the health of the planet. We're seeing devastating climate change, deforestation, and species extinction, all of which are having a catastrophic impact on our ecosystems. And to make matters worse, our economies are plagued by instability, with boom and bust cycles, volatile markets, and a lack of financial security for the majority of people. In addition to these pressing issues, our economies are also facing a crisis of trust, where people are losing faith in their financial institutions, governments, and corporations. This erosion of trust is leading to a breakdown in social cohesion and a rise in populist sentiment. And finally, our economies are failing to provide meaningful work, with automation, artificial intelligence, and outsourcing leading to a decline in traditional employment opportunities. So, what can we learn from ancient economies that can help us address these modern challenges? Let's take a step back in time and explore some of the strategies that ancient civilizations used to build thriving economies. In ancient economies, barter systems were a common practice, where people would exchange goods and services without using money. This promoted local production, community engagement, and a sense of reciprocity rather than exploitation. For example, in ancient Mesopotamia, people would trade goods like grains, livestock, and textiles, which fostered a sense of mutual dependence and cooperation. Local production was also a key feature of ancient economies, where people produced goods tailored to their local needs, rather than mass-producing for global markets. This approach promoted self-sufficiency, reduced waste, and preserved traditional skills and knowledge. In ancient Greece, for instance, artisans would create crafts that were specific to their region, which helped to preserve their cultural heritage. Community-focused trade was another hallmark of ancient economies, where trade was seen as a way to build relationships, rather than just accumulate wealth. In ancient Africa, trade was often based on kinship ties, where goods were exchanged between families and communities, rather than between strangers. This approach promoted social bonding, cooperation, and collective prosperity. These ancient practices contributed to their economic success in many ways. They promoted social cohesion, environmental sustainability, and economic stability. They also fostered a sense of community, cooperation, and mutual support, which helped to reduce inequality and promote collective well-being. So, what's the main insight or lesson that we can learn from ancient economies? It's that a successful economy is not just about growth, profit, and efficiency, but also about people, planet, and purpose. It's about creating an economy that serves the many, not just the few. An economy that prioritizes social justice, environmental sustainability, and human well-being. One of the key takeaways from ancient economies is that they were based on a fundamentally different set of values, which prioritized cooperation, reciprocity, and mutual support over competition, exploitation, and profit. By adopting some of these ancient practices, we can create a more equitable, sustainable, and resilient economy that benefits everyone, not just the privileged few. In conclusion, understanding ancient economies can provide valuable lessons for today's economic challenges. By studying the past, we can uncover innovative solutions to the problems that plague our modern economies. So, let's apply the wisdom of ancient economies to fix our modern financial mess and create a better future for all. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts on ancient economies or want to explore more economic solutions, please leave a comment below. And if you want to watch more videos on economics, be sure to check out our next video.